So my name's Rhonda, and I have a Barletta Cabrio, I guess is how they pronounce it, 24 UC. And we just got it in November. And we usually boat on the Intercoastal Waterway because it's right down the street from our house because we live in Myrtle Beach. And we're going to take it out on Lake Marion at some point.
Nice.
Yeah, because we're about 2 hours from there.
So what boating experience did you have prior to getting your Barletta?
Just asking my husband if we can get a boat.
That's where it started.
He kept telling me no.
So yeah, the reason we're talking to Rhonda is she sent me a couple of really super sweet emails the first couple times she went out. So never, other than saying, hey, we should get a boat, and that's her boating experience. Tell everybody about the first time that you took delivery, you bought the Barletta, and now you're putting it in your slip.
So I called the dealer and I said, you are going to take us out, right? And he started laughing. He goes, is this trial by fire? I said, absolutely. And so we got there and he took us out on Lake Murray. And he drove around for a while, and I'm just sitting there like, I want to drive it. I want to drive it. And finally, he let us drive it, and I got to pull it into where the dock was, and it was a side dock. And I said, he let me do it. And he said, I said, I got it. So I was doing my building blocks, and I was putting the engine in and taking it out, putting it in, taking it out, and putting it in so I could steer, and then taking it out to slow me down, and I slid right into it. And he just went, and he started laughing. And he said, that's the first time in 40 years that I've seen anybody who's never driven a boat get right in first time. And I went, best boat captain on the water. I said, highly recommend it. And he looked at me like I had three heads. But
you're like, what are you talking about? So how many times did you watch it before? Because you got the best pontoon captain, right?
Yes.
How many times did you watch that before you took delivery of your boat? What did you do? What led you to first time behind the wheel, just sliding it right in and impressing this 40-year-old veteran that probably thought, oh, this is going to be a disaster?
Well, I watched the videos like a gazillion times. In fact, I remember I emailed you. I said, I can't get into the videos. And you got me back into them because I would watch them over and over and over again. And I think that made the biggest difference.
Yep.
And I know when you talked about your building blocks, you say, I know this sounds like a lot, but you will see that it will just become second nature that you're going to use these as you're driving. And it did. And so I just use my building blocks, especially where the one where you teach us how to turn this way and that way, because that's where you really learn to.
Oh yeah, you're a lot of maneuvers or a lot of movements in that one.
Yeah, and then pull. I watch, the ones where you were showing us how to pull into a side dock where you were using the buoy, and I just remembered those and just did it. I guess because me watching it all the time, and I remember don't go any faster than you're willing to hit something. So.
Yep. So you didn't practice at all. It was really just the videos to a real dock situation.
Yeah.
That's amazing to me. I mean, that is awesome. That is fantastic, Rhonda. Now, you also, what made you decide to invest in the program? I mean, it was whatever it was that you paid. I don't remember, but
yeah, it wasn't bad. It was what, $49? I mean,
it's probably about that.
Yeah, well worth it. Oh, you should charge more. But anyways, get them babies some presents, charge more.
Yeah, that's for sure. We've got dance to pay for over here.
Oh, honey, my daughter was in competition dance. I only had one, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I think we just paid for the trophies. But I watched a ton of videos before we even purchased the boat, just different videos. And then I joined different face group pages of these different boats to see if there were complaints or whatever. And Barletta seemed to be the best one as far as customer service. So then I decided that. Then I just started watching a bunch of boat videos, boat fails. And, I've watched Haul Over Inlet.
Oh yeah, my youngest and I will sit and watch those for like hours at a time. She loves them too.
I look at my husband, I said, how can they be so experienced and be so dumb? to do all these cycles. But and then somehow I came across yours. It came across my YouTube and started watching your interviews and your different shows. And that's how I learned that I needed a one that was for saltwater, not for regular. It was from your video.
Good.
And I called my dealer and I said, I need one for saltwater. He goes, no, I think if you're Matt says I need one for saltwater, I need one for saltwater. So we had to change the whole order.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, but that's how I came across. And then when we finally just ordered the boat, I saw your videos and I ordered them and then just started watching them over and over and over again.
That's awesome. Now you also trailer your boat. So you sent me another message with a picture of your daughter and your husband and the story of you trailering the boat for the first time. So tell that one.
We were loading it back up and we have a great spot. It's in Socastee. It's right under the bridge. So there's not a lot of current, not a lot of wind. And I'm getting ready to do it. And I said, y'all just guide me, make sure I'm getting these tunes on the, thing, whatever you call those things, the rack or
rail. Yeah, the rails or the bunks, whatever.
And so I have one going this way, and the other going this way. Slow down, speed up, slow down. And I was just, I finally just said, stop. I said, this is not how Matt said to do it.
This is way too stressful. Can't have it.
So that on Sunday, when you were talking, I said, watch these videos that avoids a lot of cussing. There's still a lot of cussing.
There's no way around it, huh?
No, he has not watched the videos yet. So.
Oh, really? You can't get him to watch them?
He needs to stay on. I'm going to make him, but he needs to watch the videos. He even said on the boat, I think I need to watch the videos. I said, I told you. You wouldn't be a great captain like me if you would watch those videos.
That's right. It's that simple. Just watch the videos and you're there. Well, that's awesome. So what advice would you have for people that are either struggling or they're just getting their first boat and they might be a little nervous about handling it?
It's scary at first because you're like, you never even driven one, and just watch videos, get your training videos. I took the boat safety course right away, the Coast Guard boat safety, and that helped a lot. And that makes you more comfortable. It leaves a lot of the, what's this sign mean? What's this mean? How do I turn it this way? How do I go? It really, and if you do it over and over and over again, it comes second nature, even before you drive the boat. Yeah. Just like you've driven a car, you can just do it.
Just that natural. Yeah. That's ingrained. Yeah. That's awesome. So what were you feeling before that first time you went on your Barletta? Were you nervous? You had watched the videos. You were you had that nerves and that kind of butterflies in the stomach. I don't want to scratch up my baby.
And I've already broken my baby, but I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Oh, no.
But but as soon as you start doing it and you start doing what you learned especially with those building blocks, it just seemed natural. I mean, it was great. Awesome. I didn't have any issues. I don't take it too fast. I go slow until I feel comfortable going fast. And then it was like building up energy to, okay, now let's take it out more open water. And we ended up taking it to Bird Island.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
The ocean over here. So that was kind of intimidating, but then we did that and said, oh, this is great. I said, yeah. Then the next thing is we're going to try to gas it somewhere. We haven't done that yet. We pulled into the restaurant and nobody bought me any alcohol. Like you said, someone would buy you a beer and I didn't get one bought.
That's on them.
I had a whole audience.
You have to tell me next time you go and I'll send you a drink from here.
But yeah, we were coming through. We were coming back up to come home. And down at the Grand Dunes, they call it the pit, and there's a bunch of rocks on either side. And it was low tide. My depth finder said we were at 14 feet, but we hit something really hard.
Oh.
I stopped and raised up the motor, and from the angle in the boat, it looked okay. But once we got it out, we were washing the salt water off. We could see we broke the skeg off and two of the propellers.
Oh, no.
And so it's in getting fixed. But he said, look, yes, you were down at Grand Dunes, weren't you? I'm like,
yeah. I know the spot.
Matt didn't tell me about the rocks.
Yeah, that's what I've got to figure out how to get more local knowledge, like if we can get everybody to kind of chip in on their local knowledge, we can maybe build a database of danger areas. We'll have to figure that out. Well, Rhonda, it's been a blast to talk to you, and your emails every time I got an email from you, I showed it to my wife, and I was beaming ear to ear, because that's exactly why I made this program, is so that people could experience boating from the get-go like you did. And have that control. And it tickled me to death that you enjoyed it so much, and that you had so much fun, and you were nice enough to send me those messages.
Well, thank you for making those videos, because for a newbie, they're fabulous. They're just great. There's nothing I can even say to improve on them. They were just wonderful. I still watch them. Of course, I'm laid up with the broken legs. So that's all I've run out of YouTube shows. So I know. I need to mad again.
I've got 270 videos out there. I got to keep making them now. I got to get you another one.
Yeah.
Well, hey, good luck with your ankle and your foot and all that.
Thank you.
Reach out anytime if you have a question, anything at all. Do you know, is there a Myrtle Beach boat show?
I think there is down at the convention center. I don't know when it is, but I'll let you know if I hear about it.
I've got boat shows on my calendar here. I don't have Myrtle Beach up there, but I'm going
to
try to get them. Yeah, I'm going to try to get to a bunch. If I do come to Myrtle, I'll let you know. Okay. And maybe we can meet up and say, hey.
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rhonda. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.